Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Brandon. Welcome to Back After 10. Thanks so much for stopping by. Today, I'm bringing you the Columbia 300 Pulse, an old nameplate from back in the 90s. If you know, you know. I'm that old. I remember when that ball came out, and they brought it back with some updated technology. It's going to be more or less in the benchmark category for the Columbia brands. So with that being said, that means I got to test it out against my favorite, my GOAT ball, the GB5. And I'm also going to sprinkle in the Ethos Solid. So kind of give you a comparison between the three. Per se, this is not a comparison video, but I can't help but talk about the other two balls because they're all benchmark balls for their respective individual brands. So without further ado, before we jump into the video, thank you over to my guys over at Next Generation Bowlers Pro Shop. Thank you to 12bagger.com for making great shirts like this you can wear in the bowling alley or whenever you're out and about. And the folks over here at AMS Stardust Lands for letting me record in their facility. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. Oh, and before I forget, you can't forget that Jopo, baby, because all you got to do is twist it. All right. Spec information will be right here. Layout is I want to say 65 by 4 1/4 by 35. Change it up a little bit. Raggedy tin pin. All right. Not bad, smooth, controllable, fresh house shot. I definitely love the red color because it just stands out. And generally speaking, I like solid colored bowling balls. It just helps you read the lane better, in my opinion. Now this is the first video of the day, so I'm just warming up. I love what I'm seeing, just smooth, controllable. So you can play the track. Can't go wrong with that. I'm standing about 21 with my feet. Aiming in and around 11, 12 at the arrows. Even on that one, I just kind of backed out of it a little bit and it's still just red, which is what you want. Now, I have not altered the surface in any way, shape, or form. I can do that if you guys want in a later video, but I want to say the surface is around like 500, 1500, something like that. So it's got some teeth to it. Let's move a little left. Let's go 27 with my feet and play 13, 14. All right, that one was on me. Kind of got a little lazy. Much better shot. Yeah, I like benchmark pieces because you can drill 2, sometimes 3 different layouts, different surfaces, and have a bag. All right, we're gonna play that same area. So I'm gonna try to slow my ball speed down a little bit. And try to be a little more up under it. Ooh. That was better. Even though I fell off a little bit, fell a little bit better. With the layout that I have on this, it flares a decent amount. Not too bad. Again, it's a lower, I'm not gonna say super low RG, but it's not super high either. Let's see if we can go a little bit further. So now we're gonna be like 31 with my feet. So now we're gonna be 31 with my feet, and we're gonna be looking at about 15, 16 at the arrows. Oh, tug that one. Okay. But it held in oil. Not bad. Now, a lot of times people will ask the question, you know, what or who is this ball for? What condition this ball is for? Honestly, I think it could be a little bit of everything. What I like about this ball so far, between throwing it initially and then throwing it as you guys see now, it still continues. It doesn't it's not lazy unless I'm lazy. So it's very responsive to what you do to the ball, which is a great thing. Two, at least out of the box, as far as the condition is concerned, I would definitely say medium lightish. I'm not sure about heavy oil yet because obviously I haven't tried it yet. So we'll see. Who is this for? As of right now, I can see pretty much anybody using this, especially two-handers. If you're a two-hander and you really like to rev on the ball, a lot of times you guys get balls that just either overreact or just go on you. Something like this seems to be, I think, I could be wrong, but I think could be a very good control piece for a lot of bowlers. Two-handed, regular, whatever you want to call it. I think this is really good so far. We're gonna go a little more to the right here, so we'll stand 20. Take my hand out of it, and we're gonna go like 8, 9. Nope, leaked that one. But even though I threw that one bad and I leaked it, you saw it still climbed the hill. Still wanted to turn, which is a good thing. That was on me. Not every ball's supposed to strike. All right, so we're gonna throw my goat ball, GB5. Cover is fresh-ish, just to being honest with you. Yeah, I see that the GB5 a little cleaner, a little more responsive, whereas the Pulse is a little earlier, a little smoother off the spot. I'm gonna throw the Ethos solid. Now immediately I see the Ethos solid as being the quickest responding one. It sees friction and it wants to, it goes. It's not angular, but it wants to move. Yeah, that Ethos, she sees friction and she like almost goes into another gear. But hey, there's nothing wrong with that. All right, final thoughts in 3, 2, 1. Final thoughts in 3, 2, 1. So my new motto for 2025 on is drill with a purpose. I love my GB5s. Probably will never get rid of them until they discontinue them, which Ebonite, you better not. But anyway, I wanted something that was a little earlier. Not super early, but something that was definitely early and smoother than my GB5. The Pulse is it. Can they exist in a league bag? If you have the GB5 and you were considering a Pulse, I probably wouldn't recommend it, to be honest with you. But if you're just looking for a benchmark ball across the board, I don't think you can go wrong either way. Just know, at least in my experience and from drilling several GB5s, I would say that this is a little earlier, a little smoother, more of what I'm looking for, especially in tougher situations than the GB5. The GB5 has been great, but this is something a little different. So if you're looking for a benchmark ball for sure of the three that's just early and smooth, I would say the Pulse. If you want something that's a little cleaner and responsive, GB5. If you want something that's even cleaner and more responsive, then the Ethos Solid. But the Columbia 300 Pulse will be available as August 14th. This is the release date. Check out your local pro shop to order one, or if you're in the Grove City, Ohio area, come over here in the AMF Stardust Lanes to Next Generation Bowlers Pro Shop. If you want to purchase online or purchase from us, the phone number to the shop is in the description. So make sure you reach out to them and say, hey, Brandon from Back After 10 sent me, and we'll get you together. Until next time, I'll talk to y'all in the next video. Peace.